I'm Keneth Chibirango, a grandson to Jaja Ruth. I love you so much, Jaja. I'm so glad that last year, 2018, was a special year for me because I had almost everything that I wanted to achieve that it was achieved. First of them being I finishing up my university and getting graduated with a bachelor's degree. I'm so thankful to God. And also I was able to be offered an internship vacancy at one of the non-government organization, that's Vision for Africa.
Now, what does Vision for Africa do?
It's a non-profit organization that is giving people scholarship, is teaching people, most of the young children.
Okay, so it has nothing to do with eyesight. Vision has nothing to do with eyes.
No, it's not
okay,
eyesight,
so
but just giving the vision, like they're looking at the vision, vision as it can be said, a vision, something having a vision for something.
Okay, great.
So for it has vision for African children, most of the disabled.
Oh,
like
disabled children,
yes,
wow.
like the orphans, the dumped, children of such a kind. So they take responsibility to see that they offer them a good life, education-wise, are giving them the homes to. And when I asked them why did they give in the homes, they are trying to bring someone to be to get to know that they belong to a certain home, despite the home of the parents being not there. So by providing them with a particular home, it's giving them a belonging. And I was so glad also to have that.
Now you're doing a computer work for them.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Right now I offered myself to teach them robotics, that we develop simple robots and then we program them. You can develop a robot of any kind, like one of a tractor, a grader, and you program it that it should move to such a distance, grab something, turn right or left, or reverse, then put it somewhere.
Now, how does that match with the goal of Vision for Africa, which is to give money to disabled children?
What they are trying to by doing that, they are promoting creativity. That someone can think of something visually and they put it into reality.
Oh, so the students think up the ideas and then you help build the robots?
Yes.
Okay, wow. So that's good.
Like even you can develop a humanoid robot that can do human work.
So you think that right now you're a volunteer,
yes,
but you're hoping that they'll make you a permanent employee sometime soon?
Probably I was promised that this year, that 2019, when all goes well, I may be retained as a permanent worker.
Okay, you've got a fly up here. There we go. But they provide you housing?
Yes, accommodation and meals all provided.
Wow, that's a good deal. Now, is that a Monday through Friday job?
Yes, but I can also extend it to Saturday. But Saturday is by my will to work.
Okay, because you need to still run your farm.
Yes.
So tell us about the farm, because you had a bad year last year.
Okay. Other thing, this was a dismay for last year, because the output was a bit much. I got a lot, but it was affected by the price fluctuation, that a price of 1 kilogram of maize went as low as 250. But we've already sold it at 600, 700, 800, and it was a good price. But it being lowered to 250, it was really tormenting that no one wanted to grow maize or to do agriculture anymore. For me, what I resorted to was to give myself a break. That last year, the September, January season, I have not grown anything in terms of maize. I just did some small kind of a test on rice, but unfortunately also workers were not that effective, that it didn't yield to what we expected to have as a trial. But this year, because very soon I'm going to start buying herbicides in gel cans, because we have big land, so we buy herbicides so that we get a deducted price I buy a jerrycan of herbicides around the 250,000, and then it can help me to spray like almost the entire land if I use it effectively.
Now you're thinking of switching to a different crop.
Yes.
What was that?
I'm in plans of switching to commercial farming, and that crop will be sugarcane, the commercial sugarcane, the one they use to make sugar or in streets. And I've seen it. At first, it's so expensive for the start because it needs fine land, nothing like any heap of soil, nothing like ant hills, everything like the tree stumps all should be removed, and it should be fine land. It's a bit costly, but I'm also trying to get two of my partners to help me out to come up with this.
Plus you have a sister who's studying agricultural engineering.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I do have. That's my little sister, Mary. But as she has not yet been an expert in agriculture,
Okay.
I think for now she can't give me that best of what I think I can attain.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
But so far I've made research.
Okay.
I know how much do I need, and I know what all the necessities.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward on just getting the good partners to start up that business.
Okay, great. So from a business standpoint, you've graduated, you've got a job, you've got a farm, but we just had a lot of fun when we were down in South Africa, right?
Indeed.
And so Kenny was along for the ride. He had to get a passport. We had to go back and forth to the South African visa office. Rona had to beg and plead, but it all worked out in the end, right?
Amen.
So tell us about South Africa.
Wow. For the long journey to South Africa, it was like a mystery, but it became a reality. First of all, it was, as Papa has told you already, that at first it was really hard. We had to plead. We had all the documents necessary to give us to attain the visa. But there was a bureaucracy that someone had to prove something to go to the next step. But it was to our best that we made it to South Africa. My first time to really see a plane, and it was my first time to board it. It was really fun for me. I got the best of what I thought. We flew from Entebbe to Johannesburg. It was really a long journey. We enjoyed having fun with Papa telling us this is what we do, and we got the instructions that all were good. We also got another plane. We boarded one from Johannesburg to Cape Town City, where we reached around almost midnight. And really it was challenging for me to see traveling all the day and reaching night when you haven't yet reached our destination. But the most amusing thing was seeing Papa Daddy driving, that's Dad Scott. At first I didn't know that he could drive us all that way. But we enjoyed his ride. That was the first time as we had just reached the airport at Cape Town. We went to our...
So the first time you'd ever seen me drive, it's the first time you'd ever seen me put on glasses.
Definitely.
And of course it was the first time in 18 years that I had driven a car on the left-hand side of the road.
Which you call the wrong side of the road.
That's right. We definitely call it the wrong side of the road. There's a right side and then there's a wrong side. And you're on the wrong side. Okay, so we got to Eric's.
We got to Eric's place. That's the hotel we stayed in. It was really fun. Eric's was such he was such a welcoming man. We liked him. We liked the dog, a huge dog that I had never seen before. That was Forex. It was also welcoming. That it was a dog of people that it could easily adjust to new people. The first time we had a sleep, then we went to different places, which I can mention, but...
Well, let's not go through all of them, but we did, the first day we saw penguins, right?
Yes.
And then we stuck our toe in the ocean, but it was a cold, rainy day.
Yes.
Then the next day we went to the wharf, and we went on a Ferris wheel, right? You like the Ferris wheel,
yes,
I think.
I did like them.
Then we went to the aquarium. Now, even I thought the aquarium was amazing.
It was to my best, because I always thought of the fierce animal, a sea animal, that's the shark. Whenever I watched movies, I could see the shark causing accidents. I could see the shark swallowing people. But it came to my notice that I had to see one. It was really huge, that I didn't expect such a mammal to be such huge.
Yep.
And I really liked that. That gave me the first inspiration that everything that can be to a reality, if at all God wishes.
Now, that night we went to a very interesting restaurant called Gold Restaurant. So tell us about Gold Restaurant.
Gold Restaurant, this is African-based restaurant where you taste each and every kind of food that's the best food around the entire Africa. We're served by beautiful ladies, and we got a dance. Because why did they make it African restaurant? That you sample different food types all over the African countries, and the way it's served is in the African way. You are entertained by musicians. They come and dance, do some jiggling around, and it was really fun.
And they painted your face.
I beg your
They
pardon?
painted your face.
They painted my face, and I didn't know that men could also be painted. But this was a very talented lady that she had to paint my face, and really liked it.
Now, the next day, we did shopping all day, and you're going to have to see the photos to see Kenny in his new outfit. He really looks very sharp, really outstanding looking. I think we did some great shopping. Then the following day, we did our first excursion, and we went to a winery, because Papa wanted to go visit a winery, so you had a little tiny sip of wine. I'm not sure you're going to turn into a wine drinker here. We went to a nice restaurant.
Yes.
Then we went to see the ostriches. So tell us about the ostrich.
Wow. Ostrich is this big, huge bird.
It's a bird, yeah.
It's a bird. But the kind of, let me say, the energy it has, that it can lift something of around 200 kilograms. Because I tested it this way, that there was a man that came, that shoot his video before us. He stood onto it, and also he had the children, his little children, that also had to sit onto it. And I just imagine that if he was around like 80 kilograms, and also the little kids that were onto it, it's really a hard bird that is powerful.
It's also fast. It's one of the fastest animals on land.
Yes, second.
You'd never guess it by looking at it, that's for sure.
Yes.
So we took our family photograph with the ostriches, and then we went into town and we saw a ballet. We saw swing time. Now that was something you'd never seen anything before, right?
Yes.
What did you think of those ladies up with those funny shoes?
Really, it was amazing. I'd never seen someone bending their feet to a certain angle that is really unhuman, that any human can't try out. Someone bending their feet and also having a flexible body that they can turn at any angle in case of their dance. This was really nice.
Okay, so that was a brand new experience. And the following day, we went to the restaurant that I've been waiting 16 years to go to, called Bossman's, and what I really wanted was European elegance. To see what a real fine dining room in Paris would look like. And I think you enjoyed.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was kind. We dressed up. You and I wore ties and jackets and everything. Then we went on the safari. We went out another hour and a half to go to the Aguila Safari Farm or ranch. And just briefly, what animals did you see?
First of it, I saw the big fives.
Well, you didn't see all of the
But,
big five.
there
You
was
saw
one
some of
that-
the big five.
I missed out by one.
No, actually, we missed two.
Two?
Yes. But what was the first animals you saw? What was that big animal we saw right off the top?
We saw an elephant.
We saw an elephant, yes.
We went further to see giraffes.
Giraffes, yes.
We went and saw antelopes.
Yes.
We saw a springbok.
Yes.
We went further and saw the king of the jungle.
Yeah.
That's the lion, the
Yes,
huge
we saw a
one.
lion, okay.
We went further and saw hippos.
Just a little bit of hippo sticking their nose out. Yep.
Yes, they didn't come out, but
No.
we saw them. We saw
We saw the zebras.
the zebras were also around.
Yeah.
On our way, we saw. Forget them. On the way, like we're moving and we say,
Yeah.
watch out for. There's that animal that I've forgotten. But on the way, as we're driving through to
Yeah.
go to the game reserve,
Yeah.
those animals that always saw the signposts, watch out for.
Okay, well, I don't remember that one. Now, we did, of the big five, we did not see a buffalo. We saw a statue of a buffalo.
Yes.
We did not see a buffalo,
Yes.
and we did not see a leopard. That
Yeah.
was, yeah, they only have one leopard out there or something like that. But that was a great day, and so then we came back overnight. Then the final Sunday, we did more shopping.
For the
Then we went to the
Italians.
beach. I don't think getting in the water was your favorite thing, though.
Wow, this was amazing to get myself into the ocean for the second time, because I had stepped into Indian Ocean and also had a second time to swim into it. My worst fear is water, and I don't know why, because I grew up and I couldn't see big water bodies, and always I have that fear. But this was a man that was walking down onto the ocean to have my swimming done. It was really amazing having my dad beside us.
Well,
giving
I
us
give
that-
you credit for going in. He went all the way in. It wasn't terribly comfortable. I was right there the whole time, but he did do it. He swam in the Indian Ocean, so
Yes.
great. Then we briefly drove way up north to go to his church, the Hillsong Church. Did you like that?
I really like the church, because when anyone listens to Hillsong music, you really feel that inspiration of getting God close to you. They're really good worship and praise songs. And Joy gave us, she made us one of the good, let me say, one of the best of what she liked, getting to the Hillsong Church at Century City.
Yeah.
That's in Cape Town. We really had fun. We're not able to attend a service full time, but we had to make ourselves way to the church. This was really wonderful, having the amazing of it all. People praising, and we see that God really exists.
Okay,
Yes.
great. So then we came home and we packed up, got up in the middle of the night, returned to our rental car, got to the airport early, made our way back safely all the way. So it was a great trip. So here's a chance to just say goodbye to Jaja, hello to Gary, anybody else you want to say hello to in America.
Oh, wow. Last but not least, my first appreciation goes to the entire OBM family. Ray, you made it a good, and you've made our life so successful that we're even able to get the flights